The despicable individuals who are attacking Kate are being encouraged to distance themselves from Prince Harry. The despicable individuals who relentlessly attack Kate on social media have been called upon to distance themselves from Prince Harry and his wife. There was a lot of speculation about Princess Kate's well-being before she revealed that she is undergoing treatment for cancer. A royal commentator questioned why Harry and Meghan hadn't spoken out against the trollers. Despite not knowing about Kate's illness, Harry and Meghan released a statement expressing their wishes for her health and privacy. It is known that they reached out to the princess privately. The question of why the Duke and Duchess of Sussex have not distanced themselves from their fans who engage in harmful behavior towards Kate has been raised by royal reporter Phil Dampier. It was announced in January that Kate would not resume her royal duties until after Easter. The princess expressed her gratitude for the support and understanding she received during her recovery. I have been blessed with an exceptional medical team who have provided me with exceptional care, for which I am deeply grateful, even though our family has gone through a difficult couple of months. I had a surgical procedure in the City of London in the month of January. My condition was thought to be benign. The surgery went very well. Subsequent tests showed the presence of cancer. I was advised by my medical team to undergo a preventive course of chemotherapy, and I am currently in the early stages of this treatment. Richard said that Kate's decision to not communicate with Harry and Meghan prior to the announcement implies a greater lack of trust in them compared to journalists who were told earlier in the day to prepare for the statement. Since their relocation to California in 2020, the Sussexes have had minimal contact with the Waleses, with Harry and Prince William still entangled in a bitter feud. It is not certain if the Duke will have an encounter with his brother during his time in the UK, as he is expected to return to London in May. Prince Harry lost his fight with the British government over the stripping back of his taxpayer-funded security protection. King Charles III's youngest son, also known as the Duke of Sussex, had been challenging a decision to downgrade his security detail when on British soil after he resigned from his royal duties and moved to the US in January 2020. But the High Court, which heard parts of Harry's bid for a judicial review of the move in private, ruled Wednesday that the UK government had not acted unfairly in instead switching to a system that assessed the threat to Harry on a case-by-case basis. The decision to pare back the Duke's protection was made by a Home Office group called the Executive Committee for the Protection of Royalty and Public Figures, RAVEC. It ruled that the prince and his family should no longer get the same degree of protection they were previously afforded when living full-time in the UK. Harry was granted permission to challenge the Home Office, with his lawyers arguing the decision to remove police protection was made unfairly. The off-duty royal claimed procedural unfairness and bias in its decision-making. That argument was rejected by the High Court Wednesday, with Justice Peter Lane issuing a partially redacted 51-page ruling dismissing the claim that there was any procedural unfairness in RAVEC's decision-making. Insofar as the case-by-case approach may otherwise have caused difficulties, they have not been shown to be such as to overcome the high hurdle so as to render the decision-making irrational, Lane's judgment reads.